Told her love me or hate me, but just know that it's me that you love and I hate. And don't ever regret the decisions you make, but just simply embrace it. Put some patience within yourself and never expect any help and never expect anyone to.
What up, though, y'all? It's your girl, Andrea Alexis, and I am back with another episode of Power You Podcast. Y'all know I got Coop with me. Coop, how you feeling?
I'm good.
He's good, and we have a special guest in the building with us. We have Darnetha Davis in the building, the owner, the creator of Trap Keno. How you feeling?
Yes,
how you doing?
I'm good. Thank you for having me.
Yes, no problem. Thank you for joining us. So let's just get into it. Let's get into things. Trap Keno. Where did the idea come about? How long has this been around? Like, what made you like, you know what? I have to create a game. Like,
So Trap Keno is the newest attraction to Detroit. What made me actually create Trap Keno was that Detroit doesn't have any attractions at all, really, unless you go up north. So I come from the gaming environment, and I was like, I want to create something different, something else besides going to the casino.
yes, that's a good idea. Love it.
Yeah, so Trap Keno is Keno like bingo, and it's an event where I actually hire comedians to come in. They do a set, so it's really a comedy show that's based around Keno. Yep. So I have a DJ mix the music, and we dance, we play, we laugh. It's a vibe.
Listen, it sounds like a vibe.
It's a vibe. It's a vibe.
All ages.
Oh, not all ages.
So 18 and up type thing.
It's definitely, so we started off, of course, 21 and up because I just wanted to protect myself. So with Trap Keno, actually, I didn't have to have a gambling license to do Trap Keno because what we give away is our cash is given away in gift card form, so as a gift.
Yeah.
And we give away promotional prizes. So we actually buy different things from other entrepreneurs, other Black-owned businesses, and we give away their information. So, yeah, we definitely try, within it to incorporate people who create things that's from the city of Detroit.
That's dope.
Yeah, so
That's dope for sure.
yeah, so I didn't need a gambling license to actually do and host the game because we're not given like direct cash. So that was like my way around it.
Yeah.
And I've already had a gaming license, so I already know a lot of the stipulations with it anyway. So that was a major thing within starting it. Another thing is I did start off 21 and up, but now I'm kind of more open to 18 and up. Only because of the simple fact a lot of the last couple of venues I used was BYOB. So I didn't have to have a cash bar. So it kind of was like easier to not get in trouble when it's not on me. So I don't know. I kind of, it just depends. But for the most part, I was trying to keep it 21 and up. But the younger crowd, like, what is it? What is it? They're the ones that's interested. So.
Exactly. Let me help y'all out a little
Yeah,
bit.
let me see what's going on with Trap Keno. So yeah, and then I also host a teenage event for teenagers that's 13 and up, of course 13 to 17. For them it's called Teen Keno. So it's basically the same thing, but instead of a live comedian, I always have a motivational speaker there to give them some motivation in the same midst of them just having fun.
I would love to come to that. Invite us the next time you have one.
When I have Trap Keno, I'm definitely going to let you guys know. Right now, we're looking into having our next event, actually Black Friday.
Oh, that's right around the corner.
Yeah, day after Thanksgiving. We want the family people to bring their family people to come out.
Okay, so this is at all ages.
No. Well, Trap Keno.
Okay, so not the
Trap Keno is
okay,
21 and up. Trap Keno is 21 and up.
Kids, come on, we about to go to.
No, Trap Keno 21 and up. So everyone 20. You can grab your aunties, your cousins, mama, daddy.
All the grown folks.
Everybody grown. Y'all done cooking dinner and y'all done eating leftovers. Come through.
Yes.
So how often do you do event?
So I started off doing an event every other Friday. Then I went to every other Sunday. It just got expensive because, since it was new and I was basically like, I created Trap Keno with no PPP loan, no government, no funding really. So on another end of starting a business, like, that whole saying of just start, I had the inspiration to just start. Thank God I had like a 401k and a savings enough to kind of keep me moving in the direction to just keep moving forward.
Mm-hmm.
But it was expensive to pay because it was like I jumped into it and I have to pay my cooks. I have to make sure I pay the venue. I have to make sure I pay the staff. You know, I have to pay the comedian to come. So, and then after having so many events in the beginning, my ticket sales wasn't reflecting because it's actually pretty expensive to even do marketing.
Yes.
So I'm trying to market $500, $600, $700 on one end, and then the venue, the marketing costs more than the place. You know, so and then you hoping for a turnaround with it being something new.
Yes.
So that was just like kind of one of my, you know, kind of funky errors in the beginning. But even getting through that, I definitely tried to do it once every 2 weeks. But I had just got a venue. So my plan was to host it every Saturday. To have it every Saturday. I have my own place. I can host it every Saturday. Now I'm going through some legal stuff with the venue. Yes. Slumlords are still around. And the way, how much hard work, the thing about it is it depends on how you look at the situation. I've learned to grow and understand now that my brand, I've worked so hard to make sure I've done things within the proper guidelines, you know. So at this moment and at this point in the business, I can't open up my building if everything is not correct. I can't half do it. I've put too much sweat, tears, hard work into the brand because that's a reflection on me.
Right.
And if anybody try to sue me or if anything happened, I just have to make sure that I'm protected. So I'm in a position where I might have to walk away from something I've already invested over $10,000 in. Can you imagine? You know what I'm saying?
It be like that sometimes.
It be like that.
I understand.
I might have to. So it's hurtful, but at the same time,
something
you know,
better is around the corner than typically when that happens.
God always have a way of teaching us in different ways. I mean, I'm learning to make sure that contracts are done in a way of someone looking over it that I trust.
Yes, that's definitely important.
So that's kind of like the main thing. But our last event, mind you, I just had a baby 2 months ago.
Congratulations.
Thank you. So our last event was St. Patrick's Day. And like I said, I'm going to try to do one for Black Friday. So I'm praying Black Friday. Come on, because too many people asking me about Trap Keno.
Oh, yes. That's a great thing then. The buzz is there.
Right.
People, so that's good. So you're like, I need
trying
to get on it while they're interested. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So are you having like a Black Friday sale? Like what can people purchase these? Like this is good for the family.
So the event was so cool because people was asking about the event because they really don't do this anywhere. Like we don't have events that reflect us. And I'm talking about people who love hip hop, R&B, people who love comedy. We have regular comedy shows. And then the only thing that is maybe in somewhat of a competition with Trap Keno is drag bingo. Okay. So that's a drag show, bingo. But my husband not coming to drag bingo.
Mine isn't.
Exactly. So it's just kind of like one of those things. I felt like that's still not really for us.
Everybody.
Created by us, for us, and it's not for everyone. So that's why I created that. But I also, people was asking me about it. So I was like, maybe I can, have a game and do it out of state. People wanted me to come there. So I created the Trap Keno board game. It has 52 cards. It comes with a deck of cards, picture images, 52 cards, 15 boards, and over 300 chips. So it's like an at-home Keno bingo game. And some of the everything that was made on the game was authentically made. The designer that actually did the graphics, her name is Allison Sims. She's a muralist in Detroit. So she drew every single image. So nothing is from Google. Nothing is
All authentic.
Yeah.
That is dope for real.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So, okay. So we can find these on like your website if we're trying to get for the family, because Christmas coming up. People
I know.
you know what I'm saying?
Blessing. I hope. You can find these on our website. We actually do, right now we're doing flat rate shipping now.
Okay.
Because our goal is to sell the first 100 games from here, because we have a Black Friday sale coming as well. So we was just doing flat rate shipping, solid $45 for the game. It's actually kind of pricey to produce the game right now because we still in the beginning stages. So I just feel like, hey, people help support Trap Keno. If we can sell enough, we can bring the price down, cut costs.
Yes.
That's something we don't talk about a lot. But yeah, once I get to a certain place of ordering so many at once, I definitely can cut the cost because that's my goal. I want it to be affordable.
Yes, that was going to be my next question. What is your overall goal, and vision for Trap Keno? I know you said you wanted it to be an attraction for, here in the city and more people, come to it. People from all over coming like, oh, I just want to go to Detroit so I can go to Trap Keno, or Michigan so I can go to Trap Keno,
Right.
What's your overall goal for this?
So honestly, my overall goal is to state-wise, I am eventually venturing off for Trap Keno to be a franchise. So people that are upcoming comedians, I would love to give them the blueprint to how to create and have Trap Keno in their own state. Yeah, so that's for the actual event. And then, of course, I have the game copywritten, so I'll always be selling the game to go anywhere in the United States or overseas. I would love to do overseas. My next venture right now is to try to get on some cruises,
Yeah.
do this event on some
Okay.
cruise.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I mean, it's only God knows. I'm open to the world.
So for the people that really don't understand what Keno is or Trap Keno is, could you explain that to them?
Yeah, so Keno is it's kind of like bingo. The difference with Keno is there's not a bingo. There's just a game with numbers. So at our event, we call numbers out, and you get a board. As soon as you come in your arrival, I have a host right there that gives you your board. They give you your markers. They give you everything you need to play the game, and that's included in your ticket price. So it's really, we call out different numbers and we play upon, 62, 35, 69, we throw those numbers out there and then you cover them up. Well, you don't even cover them up. You stamp it right on it, whatever, however you get your board. And it's basically played like bingo. It's just not a bingo because people be, what you say?
How many
Be-
people you had
what?
to be tussling? Because bingo,
They get
they get physical in there,
It get
especially when
crazy.
you get the older crowd. Then like, hold on, now you said bingo.
It's so funny because they be, what you say? I got that. They get loud, they get crazy. Did she say 2? Did she say 3?
Right. Calling out
People,
numbers.
yes, people get very competitive with Trap Keno. They just get competitive, but it's that fun, competitive, and we laugh through it. And like I said, I'm a personality, so I tell some jokes while we having a good time. I'm just enjoying everybody, enjoying who they came with.
Yeah.
We can go to the bars and sit and drink and listen to the music and whatever, but it's just a different vibe when you got something to do there that's taking you away from that phone.
Yeah.
That phone is a major thing, so when you have something else to take you away from that, it's cool.
So you usually have a comedian hosted?
So I hosted. I used to have a co-host hosted with me, and sometimes I would still, get someone else to kind of co-host it with me, just to help piggyback off of what's going on with the crowd. But I always hire a featured comedian to just strictly do a set and give everybody a comedy show, and then they do the last game. So they still play the game along with everyone's who's there, to be creative. A lot of artists. A lot of people, they can, write a set. They go and they write a set and they deliver it however they deliver it. But when we talking about numbers that's random and you got to think of something funny to say with this or make this work or what can you connect this to, it challenges their creativity. So, hey, AI can't do it all. So
That's facts.
I think that's kind of what's dope
You
about
can
it.
give us an example?
An example of what? Like how we would do it?
Yeah, okay.
Like the comedians?
Yeah, like I got a number. Here come the number. Number 5.
Yeah. So That's exactly how we do it. That's exactly how we do it. We have an automatic system that the numbers come off of, and they'll say anything. They I've heard so many crazy, and it depends on the crowd. So we have a younger crowd.
Yeah.
I done had the guys, they come up there too. Oh yeah, she blessed. She got 2 big ones in the front. I know you got it up there. You know what I mean? It depends on who you dealing with. 55. I know we got some 55-year-olds up in here, but they still looking good. So just make sure you circle it.
Yeah.
It's just different things that they kind of piggyback off of, and they get the crowd engaged.
Yes.
So it's just crazy. They say from numbers of who on the Lions. He ain't on there no more though, so we ain't gonna talk about that. It just be crazy different things. So the comedians, I think it's such a great time right now for them. Because with comedy, I feel like there's so many people just like kind of popping up and coming up. And then this will be something else to employ them.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if you guys know, but a lot of comedians don't get paid.
Right.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't get paid. So for me, I feel like it gives me an opportunity to, play somebody for something that they love to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's dope.
Mm-hmm.
So do people usually like contact you and book you?
So I actually reach out to some people. Some reach out to me. It's kind of go, both ways. But for the most part, sometimes I just try to reach out to others and say, hey, if you're interested in doing Trap Keno, send me your information. I'll send you the contract back, and I can book you. I'll make sure I send me a payment to let you know I'm serious. Because if you don't see no money, they be like, what?
Right.
But yeah, for the most part, I usually reach out to them, or they can always reach out to me. I give people all my social media, my website, all my contact information is there. Shoot, Google and just press call.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll answer.
You can do that.
Yeah, I'll answer. I'm always here waiting.
So what is a price that you usually charge for an event?
As far as a ticket or a
Somebody
personal
call you
event?
for a whole personal event?
And they want her to bring what she do there?
Yes.
So it just depends. So if it depends on the location, and it depends on what they want me to bring. So it comes with different packages. So if you want it to be just me, I charge $100 to $150 an hour, just for just me, and I just bring everything or whatever. And then it goes off of, you want me to bring a comedian? Do you want me to bring a DJ? So a DJ, I always try to make sure I have between $300, $400 for a DJ. A comedian, that's another $200 to $300, depending on what rank of a comedian you want. So there's some beginners, that's able to produce a set that's at least 7 minutes. If you just talk 7 minutes, you guys know, like 7 minutes, you be like, dang, it's been 7 minutes.
Right.
Oh, okay. But it can be kind of tough to keep a crowd for 7 minutes. So I look for, within me, I try to get a comedian that can do a solid 10-minute set. 10 to 20, I'm happy.
Yeah.
Our event is only 3 hours long. So the first half hour, you settling down, you know what I'm saying? You getting things together. So really, it's a consistent too.
Yeah.
The last half hour, you getting ready to go.
Right.
Okay.
Taking out bathroom breaks.
Okay.
And getting your
Facts.
food.
Telling the people, and we got good food at the, go ahead, get your food, get your bar.
Yes.
Get you a drink.
Yes.
All that good stuff.
All that.
Culture.
And I've done Trap Keno. One thing that's great, even if you have a venue that you want me to host Trap Keno at, I'm open to that as well. Like I said, my goal, I'm not money hungry. I'm not really a greedy person like that. So I'm still just looking for not only my niche, I'm looking for how I can get Trap Keno to everyone, or to a lot of people who want to do something different. So I've used different food venues that they want to get their food out. And we allow them to take over the kitchen, and I supply the event there. So, I've gotten in touch with people from Sloppy Crabs. They wanted me to come down there, host events. I've done Punchline as well. Just putting a couple different places out there that I've provided it at, that would prefer me to just still strictly do the event, and then they'll do everything else.
And that helps, Because you know what you can do, what you can bring. The cost as well, but the fact that you like, I don't have to be over all these things. I can strictly just stick to what I know and what I do and let them worry about all that other stuff.
Yes. And it, you know, because I have a team that helps me with Trap Keno, but sometimes it just can be a lot. It can be a lot overseeing so many different areas. I got to make sure I have security. I got to make sure I got the food covered. I got to make sure the food's there. I got to make sure I got the comedian. Everything. So it does take away some of those other responsibilities. Heavy is heavy.
Heavy is heavy.
Yeah.
Now, how was your support system when you decided, you know, you wanted to do this and you started telling like your family and friends and close ones? Like, what was their reaction? And how are they now?
So when I first told my husband, like about Trap Keno, because originally what made me come up with Trap Keno, I went to my husband's home, his family home, and we had a family game night there, and we played Pokeno. Are you familiar with Pokeno? Mm-hmm. So we played it for dollars. Like $2 a game. Yeah. And we were there all night.
Yes.
And it was a lot of us. So the pot was like pretty good.
Yeah.
And I just fell in love with it. And I was like, what if I do this? Like, what if I just do this on a bigger scale? And then he just like, what do you mean? And I just told him my idea. And he was like, that can work. I mean, you throw parties all the time. Everybody come to your parties all the time. I'm sure it can work. I'm like, I'm going to try it. And once I got into it, I fell in love and I just started figuring out everything. And trying to find someone to do this and someone to do that. And eventually it went from me finding someone to do these things to me creating the boards. Yes. You know, trying to make this happen. Oh, let me make the stands for each table. And just it, you know, became more so me doing a lot of things. But the support was there from my husband. I ended up quitting my job. So
you could quit a job, hey.
Yeah. And I was working at the casino, so I was making really good money.
Yeah.
I was making really good money, and I worked there like almost 4 years. Mm-hmm. So to be in that environment consistently, my benefits were like, for me and 4 kids, my benefits were like $20 a week.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Yeah. So it was just like, why? I'm leaving this, you know?
But
so
when the vision and the goal is
it was
bigger,
there.
You know?
It was there, and the light just...
Yeah.
It was like tunnel vision from there.
You gotta do it.
Or it's like, I can't turn back now.
Right. No.
When it get tough, it's like, can't turn back now.
So then they could be like, now your stuff didn't work. Now you back, huh?
Right. Yeah.
We ain't coming back. We're not coming back.
Yeah. But my friends were there, and then, you know, with starting a business and becoming an entrepreneur, you lose relationships.
You do.
You will be lying if you said you don't. Everybody 100. Everybody there. Everybody support. In the beginning, I used to be like, you still ain't came to Trap Keno. I done did 4. I done did 5. I done did, you know, and you supposed to be my friend or my family or whatever.
Be showing you.
And then I had to realize on my end, oh, this is my journey.
Yeah.
This is my vision. It's not for me to put what my expectations on another person is. It's really for me to see out what God has for me. And then I see you when you come.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I see you when you come. I tell people, it's okay. People, it's like, now if I see him in Kroger,
mm-hmm.
Audi. Oh, I know I ain't came to your event, but I'm going to come. I'm like, it's okay. I'm going to be here. Like, when you ready, I'll be here.
Yeah.
You know, so I had to turn my attitude around.
That's a way to look at it. I guess I need to.
Yeah, you need to do that.
I don't even say nothing no more. I just, it is what it is.
I mean, you don't say nothing to people. But you say it to me.
I do.
You know, we pillow talk. We need you to lean on.
I do.
We need our boots to lean on. Like, baby, it's just.
Am I tripping or?
That's my favorite line. Is it me or am I just, you know, seeing things?
I be wondering.
Because I noticed.
I be needing another set of eyes. Because sometimes mine may be a little blurred. I just be needing to know.
You see it for what it is. But you know what? What it is somebody else just may be a little bit, in a sense, disappointed in themselves.
Yeah, that's what it is.
That's all it is, because you found your passion. You found what you love to do, and they still searching.
But even when you try to, but there we go, right there. I was supposed to say, even when you try to bring them along, but it's like it's not their journey, so they don't really give up. They don't care. They don't see it like you see it because it ain't theirs. It's not what they want.
They don't
Oh
see
my
it at
God.
all. If they see it at all.
It's two of them.
Yeah, if they see it. So it's crazy.
Hush about.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
okay. We was just getting into that.
We're growing.
Yes.
It's okay.
Yes.
We're in transformation.
Exactly. And sometimes those conversations just need to be had, so you know you're not alone
Yeah.
out there. So
You ain't alone,
you're
boo.
alone. You
Live
know,
life of an entrepreneur.
listen.
That's why we become friends.
That's facts. I was telling him about that, like having people around you who understand it, who get it, who's like-minded, because the ones who don't get it, it'd be hard trying to have a conversation with them. You understand that. Right, exactly. So you be like, yeah, I'm going to keep you where I know you are good at.
Yeah.
So if I want to go have lunch with somebody, you're that person I go have lunch with, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Type of thing. I know you're not good for the business aspect, so I'm not going to keep trying to bring you along. Like you said, when you're ready, I'll be here. Then I can try to teach you some things.
Yeah.
Okay. Ain't nothing wrong with it.
And you know what? Honestly, that's why it's good for us to have mentors.
Yes.
And I'm loving coming along and meeting more people. Like, I love that I met you, girl. I love to go to lunch with you. And you cute.
No, okay.
All my friends cute. I keep telling people that when I invite them to Trap Keno, anybody I talk, they fine. Just come in the environment so you can see.
Just come.
It's a great place to be. We great people.
Listen,
Oh my God.
we're gonna come. We're gonna come. We'll probably have a date night or something.
That's a beautiful date night. It's a great date night.
Yeah, I love comedy.
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Is it good food?
Yeah.
Wait.
I'm just listening to y'all.
Whatever. So you say you just
My husband is, let me tell you, he oversees some. It's so funny because he started off doing things, but by the middle of Trap Keno, he's sitting down with all the guys. They cool. They drinking, passing beers and drinks along, and they just enjoying men.
Yeah.
Once liquor get in the system, it's
cool.
But
cool,
or
then.
even vibing out with other like-minded men who, you know what I'm saying? It ain't the snotty nose man who always asking for $1. These is real, entrepreneurs as well, or other businessmen who you could just have a conversation with, or you don't even got to talk business, just to have a conversation with,
people that's on your level.
Yeah,
absolutely.
That matters because even men be needing a little release too, mental. They be needing a guy talk.
Because they talk about us rather.
Right, exactly.
They talk about us. They ain't gonna say it, but they do.
We know.
So how is it? I mean, how does the kids feel about what you do?
I was definitely about to say that we know you just had the baby.
So actually, that's how I came up with Team Keno. They came up with their own slogan as well. So I was doing stuff for Trap Keno, and they would, the day of Trap Keno, I'm still new, so I'm like getting stuff together. They will be helping me and get things together, and they was just one day like, can you make one of these for us? I'm like, what do you mean? They're like, can we do this? Like, it's so fun. It just seems so nice. Like, can we just have an event for us? Mm-hmm. You want to do this? You want to? They're like, yeah. Yeah. I'm like, okay, sure. So we came up with Team Keno, and I'm like, okay, so what would be your goal? Mm-hmm. What do y'all want to do, and how do y'all want to do it? And they came up with their slogan, Teens Empower Each Other Now.
I love that.
And really what that is about is everything is ran by teenagers. Mm-hmm. So all of their energy is run and empower each other. Yeah. So we all doing something actively. So I have like my little cousins, and I mean, this is with my cousins, my daughters, my girlfriend, her daughter, help as well. Yeah. Yep. And one do security, one cooks, they do waitressing. Like,
that's dope.
Yeah. So they all do it as well. And the teenagers, they the next generation. Yeah.
So. No, these kids, majority
they further
of
than me. Especially with the social media.
That
I feel like,
part, that's what I was to say.
Mm.
They definitely be so hip to you. Like, okay,
I'm like, I'm slipping.
Just a little bit. You want to show me? Okay, how you say it? Do it like, all right.
Mm-hmm.
Show me later, baby. We're gonna have to take our time.
They do. They're all on it. They know what they doing, and I mean, it just go to show. We've been great parents though. Also,
Yeah.
They gotta learn it.
They gotta learn it. Now, how are you juggling? You said you had just had a new baby.
Girl.
How is that? What's the age range?
So I have, like I said, my daughter. She's 2 months. My little Rolls Royce.
Little baby.
My little baby.
Mm-hmm.
And then I have a 3-year-old. She'll be 4 at the end of this month.
Oh.
So a newborn 4, 12, 13, and then I also help with my brother and sister. So they're one is 16, well 17 now. I'm sorry, 17 and 18.
Oh yeah.
Your house be loud.
Yeah.
It don't be.
It don't
No,
be?
because she got the teenagers are older, so
The
it's just the baby and
4-year-old
the
is
4-year-old.
the 4-year-old is the boss.
Yeah.
She's
Okay.
the one that's really like,
Yeah.
yeah. She
The
one.
teenagers do their own thing, type of thing, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they help with the babies. They help with the kids. They are like,
Yeah.
they are such great young women. Like sometimes I just be like having to pat myself on the back. Like,
Oh, you got more girls.
Yeah.
all
Okay.
girls.
All
All
girls.
girls.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So that's different.
And
Yeah.
then my
That's different.
brother, he 18, so I help
Yeah.
him and
Yeah.
I take care of him. But for the most part, all girls. House full of girls.
Yeah, we
Oh,
got a
yeah.
house full of boys, so
One girl, yeah.
Y'all got a house full of boys?
it be so loud.
Oh yeah.
They always
Y'all
fighting.
like,
So rough, loud,
Yeah.
screaming. Just it's so ghetto over
I
there.
love the kids.
We
We
love
do
them
too.
too.
I do too. I know.
We do too.
How
It just
often
be
do you want to get rid of yours?
Listen, I'm gone right now.
Listen, you said, did you leave the milk for the baby?
Yes, I
listen.
did. Right in the freezer.
Okay.
I told my husband it's in the freezer. So this is a transition with having a little baby.
Yes.
Because when I started Trap Keno, it's 3 years. So my daughter was like over 1.
Yeah.
So we kind of had her already. She was already who she gonna be.
Yeah.
But with this newborn and in nursing,
Mhm.
I think I only breastfed my last daughter for only like, I thought it was like, when I tell people, I'm like, I breastfed her for like 3 months. Like, no, I didn't.
You said I couldn't.
I lied.
You couldn't have.
I couldn't have. This is
You're older,
totally
listen, new baby.
different.
It probably was 3 months, but it was a long time ago. I tell you,
No.
after every kid,
I lied.
It wasn't.
I had to lie. I think I was lying. I think I was perfect. Because it sound better being like, yeah, I'm breastfeeding mama, it's just, no, I couldn't have. This baby is different.
Yeah, no, that's for sure. I'm sure that's the case.
This baby is
and then this
different.
is that pandemic baby, those ones is just
Oh,
they just
Strong.
different. Yeah.
yes,
Yeah.
that's
Sitting
exactly.
up.
Yeah, grown.
Looking at you, about
Yes.
to smack your hand.
Like you
Yes.
could just have these. Let me cut them off and give them to you because I don't need them. Give them back when you need me to refill them.
Yes.
Because baby, no.
This baby brought me like calmness.
Okay, that's amazing. Then
I think that, and then like when I think about at the time when I was pregnant and having Trap Keno, I was at a state where it was like, I'm still trying.
Mm-hmm.
I was still birthing this.
Yeah.
I'm still trying. And I had just produced the game. And that took so much energy and time. And then just trying to get people to these events.
Mm-hmm.
That takes a lot of time and energy as well. And I was like, if we're going to have a baby, we better do it right now.
Oh, yeah.
Because after this, let's try for a boy. We got a girl.
You said all girls.
All
You got
girls.
a girl
All
family.
and it's so crazy because I'm like, how could I have had a boy? I don't even know.
What I would have did with a boy.
Exactly. I'm not even a boy mom. And then I was just like, Lord, why you ain't give me a boy? And my friend's like, you really am not you wouldn't be a good mother-in-law.
You don't think so? For the girls?
She said I'm mean.
But your girls, clearly,
Yeah, they all right.
And then boys, when they just bring a different type of, I don't know, whatever you need, they bring that, I guess, if that makes sense. Like, I don't know. Outside of the loud, rowdy, fighting, never mind. That's ghetto. Never mind. They just bring you that love you need. That's
I
it.
know.
I know. Nothing else.
Because my girls, they cool, but they be like, yeah, we done. with
They
you
over
today.
you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And the boys are just so clinky. They just want to be under you 25-8.
Absolutely. So it's different. It's definitely different. I mean, I think any entrepreneur, big ups to anybody with kids, you guys doing what you do as well. Like, let it be known. You guys are your own heroes.
Listen.
And then we showing our children something different.
Exactly. Definitely that part, because now yours have their own, basically, business, something who, like, their friends or group of peers, you know what I'm saying? They could show, like, this is our families. I think stuff like that is dope. Your family's legacy, your family business, something that can keep growing each generation. You know what I'm saying? Like, board games, absolutely. Monopoly been around how long? And they keep increasing it. Uno, they got a new, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's dope. That's dope to be in the community of board games. And
gonna be on the app next.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm working on.
So this is a question I have. How hard was it for you to come up with that name, Trap Keno, like with all the different trap stuff coming out?
So it's so crazy, right? When I came out, mind you, this was like 4 years ago. When I came out with Trap Keno, I promise you, it was none of this trap stuff. It was nothing trap, nothing, right? And when I did it, I'm like, what about Trap Keno? Like, when I told my husband, he like, it's kind of dope. And I was like, yeah, I think that's it. I promise you, it was just like a light bulb, like a moment that I had. And I'm like, let me hurry up and trademark it. When I went to trademark it, the only trap thing was Trap Bingo. So Trap Karaoke wasn't out yet. It didn't get trademarked by the time I did my trademark. Let me just say that. And I'm saying it wasn't out, but it didn't get trademarked. So only thing that was out was Trap Bingo. Trap Bingo is a event that's in like Cincinnati. Okay. It's a little further, but it was the only thing that it was referenced to within the trap that had got trademarked. Yeah. I'm like, cool. Cause they like, are you similar to them? They like, no, because they are they do gambling. I was gonna say gambling, yeah. They do gambling at Trap Bingo. And I'm like, no, I don't do that, blah, 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 it's souvenirs, da-da-da. And it ended up going through. But I promise you, it was like out of nowhere, all of these, trap this, trap that, trap vegan, trap this, trap that. I'm like, not everybody trapping? Yeah. Everybody trapping now, okay. And when I came up with the slogan, we trap for fun, I was just sitting on the couch one day, and I was like, you know what, I'm really going to do this. I was like, I just made it in my mind that I really wanted to do it. And I just was like, what about we trap for fun? It was like weird, and I was like, I asked a couple people like, what you think about that? They like, man, you smart as hell. I'm like, am I am? Okay. I was looking for confirmation, like, oh, I am. So it came out, that way. But I have been working so hard with Trap Keno. I definitely hope that I can be one day just, recognized for my hard work and paid for my hard work, to be honest.
Would you sell this to like a big corporation, or would you want to keep it? You know how like
I would sell it with royalties. Okay. But I wouldn't have to sell it to a corporation. If I franchise it, I can consistently sell it.
Right. That's true.
Ooh, you see how she broke that down on y'all?
She said she know her ish. Before y'all try coming with the foolery, she already done researched to know what to do and what not to do. Listen.
Sound like she know her worth.
No, for real, definitely. Yeah. You said I don't like literally. I'm not about to just give you something I've been working hard for and producing for, this amount of time just so you could take it, put your couple dollars on it, and no. This is hard work, blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah. And then money, it goes so fast.
It do.
It goes so fast. Money goes so fast. I just feel like
gone before you get it.
I promise you, you done already.
I think that's a woman's point of view.
It is.
You don't think so? You don't think?
I guarantee her husband say different.
I'm saying you don't have like your list of things that you gotta pay or do before.
Yeah. So I'll be like, I ain't gonna spend it. I'm gonna wait till I can pay for
that. That's a man thing.
Y'all be like, I'm gonna get it now.
I be wondering.
My husband, he's the budget guy. He's the guy that makes sure our finances is definitely in a certain place and we don't over budget. But I've honestly, to be honest, to continue keeping Trap Keno in a certain way, I have like exhausted everything to really try to make this happen. And I feel like in a sense, I didn't know I was going to do that.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know I was going to have the feeling or get that deep in.
Yeah.
You know, we don't really talk about how deep you really go to try to make something happen.
Oh, man.
I'm telling you, I've gotten to the places where I've needed cash right on hand, or I've gotten to the place where it was like, can you do this show and I'll pay you at the end of the show?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Seriously.
No,
Okay.
yeah.
Ticket sales don't come till that day. And then I've also tried to make other investments to brand Trap Keno with different entrepreneurs. And I didn't know at the time that they were taking advantage of me being this personality.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that for their own personal gain, it's more beneficial to have me there, do all of the legwork, and give them my money. And then at the end, after I done the legwork, kick me to the side. Yeah. And then pay me when they can pay me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, that's...
So there is so many like different avenues that I've experienced with just being so into Trap Keno.
But it's all learning.
I done got trapped a couple times.
You done got trapped.
Tell me about
Trap Keno?
I done got trapped a couple times.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, I mean, shoot. What happened? What
It's
was
Sunday. No,
I
I'm just
know, right?
playing.
What was the wait? So okay, what happened? I would say with the most recent or the worst trapping. How did that happen? And how did you know that you were trapped? And what did you do? How is that relationship like now, if there is one, with that person or group of people who weren't very nice? We're gonna say.
I done had a couple incidents, to be honest, and I just had to learn from them. You know what I mean? More than anything, but I have had incidents or I've had a incident particularly. Even let's talk about what I'm going through right now.
Your landlord situation?
Absolutely, my situation with my building. People asking me every day now because I put in so much work behind this and spent so much time, energy, everything to it. And honestly, I feel like I got the worst end of the whole deal. I was so focused. Somebody called me to get a building. The landlord called me to get this building. The guy called me to, I think it's something for you. I think it's something for you. Come to find out, sometimes dealing with people who are new in their field is exactly what it is. Yeah. They're new in their field. So they don't understand how to make the best deal for you. When people do business, they think that doing business is just getting paid for what they do. Really, a lot of things with business is a partnership. Mm-hmm. You're getting something out of this, but I'm also getting something, and it's equally
fair. Yeah,
absolutely equally fair. I feel like that I did not get a fair contract. I didn't. And at the end of the day, I'm pushing for my brand. I'm pushing for the business. I've invested so much money. After expressing that I was tight on cash. I got 5 kids. I got kids at home. Not to mention I was pregnant.
Right.
So when you have like those real life issues and those real life things going on, and to be honest, let's keep it 100. I drive a brand new car.
So
I wanted to be outside every day.
Listen.
I don't want to wake up and the car's not there.
That part.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like those type of certain ways that you set your life up. You do things with the best intentions. I do things with my best intentions. I do things really off of being fair, being honest. And now I'm down to my landlord don't want to be honest. My realtor was not. If he felt like he was being fair, he's too new. Yeah, he's too new and not understanding like it wasn't fair.
Is there something you can do though? And
I'm legally taking forms to go about everything legally because I don't believe inventions anyway. God is going to take care of everything, but I am legally taking the precautions. But those are things that you gotta consider that we as people and entrepreneurs, and this is something I'm learning. I'm new to it. That we have to learn to consider when it's a deal being taken place, no matter what it is. it needs to be fair on both sides.
That's true.
It shouldn't always be a 70-30. You know what I mean? 60-40. Like, why I gotta be? All right. You know what I mean?
It has to make sense for everybody.
It does. It needs to. Because we all bring value.
Exactly.
We all bring value. And my goal was, I want to tell the world, hey, this person going to help you.
Yeah.
This person is going to, make sure that you get what you need.
That's true. Now you're losing out on
Yeah,
business.
Right.
I'm losing out on time more than anything.
No, not you. I'm talking about the person who you would have been like, okay, yeah, now, you would have sent some work to his or her.
Always.
You know
anybody know me, you going to get paid if you on my team.
Now it's like, oh, yeah, now we going to correct this.
Every time I smile, my best friends, they are dentists. They got me together.
Period. Okay.
Anybody in my circle,
where they
everybody.
Where they located?
I have two best friends. Both of them are dentists. They both practice. One practice in Southfield. One practice on the east side of Detroit.
Okay.
Private practices. So if y'all need the info, hit me up in my inbox.
That is dope.
And they amazing.
So they amazing. Look at my
amazing. Amazing.
You got them pearly whites.
Yeah. And I ain't even buy them.
A period. So I ain't even have to buy 'em. These is mine.
I was born. I woke up like this.
I woke up like this. Listen, you are definitely dropping gems for the future entrepreneurs out here. So outside of that, I would ask, what type of advice, outside of making sure, everything is kind of standard on all parties and all sides, making sure you're not being taken advantage of or anything like that. What type of advice would you give to upcoming entrepreneurs? And it could be anybody from any field, just
anything,
any advice that they can use.
I would just tell people to, if you are in your passion and you're doing something that you love to do not be afraid to fall and do not be afraid to lose people. You can't go into something that you love afraid. It's going to be moments that you are nervous. It's going to be moments that this is scary. I'm not going to say you can't be afraid because you're going to be afraid when it's something new. It's a new environment. It's a new feeling. It's a new time. But you got to go in understanding that, hey, all of those are good feelings. You should be a little nervous when you're going into something you don't know about.
Yes.
Don't be oblivious. It's not a bad feeling. But know that that's a momentary feeling. And then there's going to be a better one that come behind it. So I definitely feel like we need to, for the most part, always understand that it's always one foot in front of the other. And it's okay. It's going to be a step-by-step process.
That was good.
Thank you. What can y'all give me? Help me out.
Babe, what advice you got? He's been in this entrepreneurship for
a long time.
Right. What kind of advice could you give?
Why y'all ain't tell me it was this hard?
I mean, I didn't know you.
Before you come, it's really hard out here.
This is hard out here. I mean, sometimes you get it, sometimes you don't. The best thing you can do is just keep pushing.
Yep. Keep on moving. Don't stop now.
Right.
Definitely. No, you cannot stop. It's too late to stop. You got too many people behind watching and rooting. A whole generation of people who got to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, because clearly you were given a vision and a dream for a reason. So you can't stop. It wouldn't be fair to yourself or to the people who are watching. That's kind of why I try to tell myself, like, somebody watching. Somebody going to learn something from me. So I can't give up because then I'm giving up on myself. And I can't give up on myself.
You sure can't, girl.
Give up on yourself. And that's the main thing. You got to remember, you can't give up on yourself. You got enough people out here giving up on you and who will give up on you. So how you going to give up on yourself? Like,
I agree.
You got to root for you.
Right. I agree.
You got to.
I agree.
And then, of course, your kids, kids be the biggest fans, man. Mommy,
they
you can do it. They don't know what it is you're doing. They don't know what battles you fighting, but Mom, you can do it. You the best. You the best. You can do it.
I feel like, thank you.
I know, right? Damn, be needing that little pep talk. Breaking down. Can I get a snack? A fruit snack? Yeah. You know they do. They ask for snacks all at the wrong time.
They do.
Please let the people know where they can find you social media wise. If they want to book you to come to your event or for you to come to theirs, where they can buy the games, like all your
Yes, thank you.
info.
So you can always contact me through social media, of course. I'm on all social media platforms, Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn. I'm on everything is Darnetha Davis, my real name. I'm a I'm an open book. I feel like even if you see my flaws, it's not a big deal. It's a part of me. I'm like a quilt, baby. It's a little satin, a little wool, but the foundation is God. Just
We love
understand that.
quilts.
We love quilts, right? So on all social media platforms, Darnetha Davis or Trap Keno. I'm at Trap Keno on everything. On TikTok, I'm at Darnetha the Motivator. Cause I just feel like I be motivating somebody. Somebody's watching.
TikTok that's a little hard to get into.
It is hard. It's still hard for me. I don't know what's going on my TikTok right now. I can't put no songs behind nothing.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm like, dang, okay, I made it a professional page, so now I got to figure out how to switch it back.
Oh yeah. See, I rather
That's what I'm going through.
YouTube. That's what you're going through on there. See, I was like, nope, I'm good on TikTok.
Yeah. Yep. And also with social media, any rappers or artists or anything within wherever you live, wherever you're from, for the Trap Keno board game, I actually have a direct link to our YouTube. The first direction on the Trap Keno board game is Set the Vibe.
Mm-hmm.
Set the Vibe, and that includes scanning our QR code to get directly to our YouTube, where we have playlists of all different kind of genres. So if you want to send me your music or anything to help get it out to the people, hey, I love it. I would love to add it to our playlist, and we can help you get out there to anyone. Just contact me through any type of social media. You can Google me, www.darnethadavis.com or www.trapkeno.com.
That's dope. Yeah. We're not artists, but I was, girl. I would send you my mixtape.
Yes, put it on there. The more clicks they click.
Mixtape
Get paid
drop
over
a
that.
song. I'm about to go and make me a mixtape real quick.
See,
Y'all ain't gonna buy my album?
Yeah, we will.
We will. Somebody will buy it.
Somebody will
make
buy
sure
it.
it got a nice
Actually, you know what? You just gave me an idea. Because this is so amazing here. What I'll do is I'll add another thing on our YouTube, and it'll be the podcast. Any podcast.
Okay, that'll be
So
dope.
they'll come and click on this one and get at you.
Bam.
Okay. Listen, and she's gonna invite us to the next thinking Black Friday.
Yes, Black Friday, and we gonna have some deals coming out for the Trap Keno board game. Y'all need something to do. The family coming through.
Yes.
Get you a Trap Keno board game. You and all your cousins have a good time.
Now we don't want y'all fighting. Some people family can't pay spades yet, so this ain't gonna get them tussling.
It's 15 boards, so this enough. Hey, y'all'll be all right. Yeah, y'all'll be all right.
Y'all have a good time.
It's only 4 players in spades.
Oh yeah.
And if you lose, it's only 2 people got to get up. Mm-hmm. So we
next. Nah, we don't want to hear that. Get up.
Absolutely.
Where can they find you at?
They can find me at King Cooper Productions on IG.
Mm-hmm.
Nowhere else.
Nowhere. This guy. Y'all know I'm Andrea Alexis. Y'all can find me on Andrea Alexis _ on IG or power.the_u.podcast on Instagram. Power You Podcast on YouTube as well. Yo.